Finding stability in a time of change is something author and spiritual teacher Isha has also thought a lot about.
Her work is about connecting us to an inner consciousness that can't be shaken by any external drama.
All we can do in situation when there's instability is find a permanent stability, and that permanent stability is within us. And I know that sounds idealistic, but in reality, consciousness, being secure within yourself, not focusing on the drama of what might be going to happen in a future moment, changes everything in this moment, and we start to attract what we need in our lives. But when you're focused in the fear, and that's all you're thinking about is your worries, you start to vibrate in that frequency and you start attracting all of that.
Helping all of us deal with our fears so we can attract only good things into our life is one of Isha's key goals. Isha was born in Australia, but now travels the world in behalf of the foundation that's named after her.
Our foundation is focused on elevating the consciousness of humanity. It's called Isha Educating for Peace, and that's what we're doing. You know, we're teaching everyone that their happiness is their responsibility. It depends on, you know, we have this idea of a world that we'd love to live in, but it's the responsibility of each person to create that world.
Part of Isha's effort to create that world has led to a book entitled Why Walk When You Can Fly? She told me the title came from one of her favorite singers.
I used to sing a lot, and one of my favorite singers is Mary Chapin Carpenter, and that's the title of one of her songs. And her song is, you know, why focus on fear when you can be focused on love? Why walk when you can fly?
That focus on love is the central element in her philosophy. Isha's first principle is praise love for this moment in its perfection.
Every confronting situation in our lives is an opportunity to make a choice. Do I choose for the fear or do I choose for the love? Do I choose to be a victim or do I choose to embrace this situation so that I can find more internal security and I can grow as a person? You know, as I was telling you before, I went through a period where I lost everything. And in the moment, of course, it was shocking, but I could see in hindsight that it was such a great thing because I found this internal freedom. And nothing can rock this internal freedom because the external, it changes. It changes. And you know, the amazing thing is there's so many wonderful things happened. I know we think that the economy's bad and all of this, but there's an incredible spiritual revolution. There's enormous changes in the United States. And sometimes when the consciousness is evolving, it's like everything starts to shake, but it's shaking so that something more magnificent can evolve. And it's finding that trust, but not because someone tells you, but finding that trust internally, that yes, always the good will be coming and things are changing for the better.
We have more on the work of both Joan Borsenko and Isha on the Healing Quest website.
But up next, we're going to take a break to whip up